hopefully that's good. Gosh. Hi, welcome in. Hi, Ari. Hi, how's it going? How is your Sunday going, Ari? Gosh. I feel like every time I go live, I have to I don't know. I'm still getting used to doing it the right way. I'm gonna get better at it, I promise. Hi, Vera. Hi, Natasha. Hi, Maddie. Hi, Stephanie. Thank you, Maddie. I've been having a love-hate relationship with my hair, and it's mostly been hate. And also, just a little bit of lore for you guys. I cracked my phone, so there is a slight glare on the camera. I'm not sure if you can tell, which probably can't, say something about it, but there's a small glare right there. I'm gonna get it fixed this week, so hopefully that is not too distracting throughout the live. So yeah. Hi, Cheese. How, if everyone could everyone that's in the chat, put an emoji down that perfectly describes how you're feeling right now. That's what I'd like to know. If I were saying it, my emoji right now would be the with the X's over the eyes. I'm just that's me right now. How am I? I'm okay. I'm okay. Just, things are changing, so I'm just adjusting to it. That's really, I think there's just changes happening that I'm adjusting my reality to, so I'm but anyway, sorry, Natasha. Oh, the crying. The smiling. Okay, hi, Mariella. Let's see. I don't know if you remember me, but I was telling you about the guy who asked for my friend's number, so I broke things off with him, and the next day he's dating said friend. It's so awkward now. Help. What are we helping with? Is my question. I mean, I feel like when things are not in your line of sight, when they're not in your line of sight, I mean, I just ignore it. How often do you see either of these people? I would just limit my contact with them, and wherever they are, that's where I am not. That's what I say. Wherever they are, I am not. I find that when you're not in my line of sight, when I can't see you, you don't exist. You don't even exist to me. You're dead. You know what I mean? So I would say to remove them from your line of sight. That's what I'd say. Yeah. Hope that helps. I don't allow things to disrupt my sensibilities, to disrupt my happiness, to disrupt anything going on in my life. It's because she's in my close friend group and he's always with her. So whenever I see her, I also see him. Well, still, friend groups, wherever, because you have to determine how much your peace means to you. If your close friends are having a get together and you're oh, who all's gonna be there? And it's them, I'm not going. I don't give a fuck. I'm not going. That's how much I value my peace and my time. So you have to determine how much your peace is worth to you. How is she? And this is your friend? Is this an ex-friend? Remind me. I can't remember. Remind me. Oh, period. That's great to hear, Mariella. I'm gonna be honest, like, well, I don't know how to phrase it. I don't know how to go about it. I don't know what to say. It's a current friend. Natasha. I wouldn't say I'm too close with her, though. Girl. So wait, remind me who this person, so from my friend's number, he's dating said friend. Well, I mean, I would probably shift your focus. I mean, he wasn't meant for you, and he was just more compatible with someone else, and this is like your friend that you're not too close with her, and you see him around often. If you're not close with her, if you're not close with her, then I just wouldn't even be, like, honestly, I would act like they both don't exist, to be quite honest. Or if you want to take the more mature route and be like, and talk to the girlfriend and be like, hey, like, I'm so happy that, you guys are more compatible than he was with me. And I can see that you're happy, and I'm happy that you're happy. I just want to express to you that it is awkward to see him. I can't lie. I just want you to be aware of that, because though I'm very happy for your happiness, when I see him, it affects mine a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, I guess it just depends on how much you care, or how much you care about this girl, to express your feelings to her. But if you're not close to her, then don't hang out with her and don't be around her. And when you hang out with your other close friends that aren't connected with her, hence why, bringing him, you know what I mean? That's what I'd say. My necklace, thank you. This is separate. I got this at like a spiritual shop, a spirit tarot card shop separately. And then the chain my mom got me, probably from Amazon. So I just kind of connected the two. And I wear it every single day. Protection. Let's see. Sorry. And also comment, can you guys see the glare? I can clearly see the glare, and there's nothing I can do about it, unfortunately. I'm sorry. Oh, Mary, thank you so much for the love. I really appreciate that. How do I tell my boyfriend I'm trans, even if he's straight? Okay, well, let's kind of, first of all, like, I think, with all the love in the world, Pavement, for him to already be your boyfriend and you not have that conversation with him is kind of a little messed up on your part. I'm not gonna lie. That should have already been discussed. Just to have a transparency of your gender identity, I find is very important in relationships. I find that kind of on the same level as like discussing your religion, discussing your spirituality, discussing your family values, and discussing your gender identity. So how he's already your boyfriend, you haven't had that talk. It's not okay, friend. Like, I feel like you should have said that before. But, the fact that he's straight doesn't change anything. But you need to tell him. And how do you tell him? Just be like, hey babe, there's something that I would like to discuss with you, that I was just finding the right time to have a conversation with you, and I'm trans. And then just accept whatever he gives you, like accept his reaction, whether it's, accepting or like, But girl, next time, and if he decides to end things after that, which I hope that he doesn't, but in the next relationship going forward, bitch, Because you one of the girlies now. Bitch, tell your suitors that you are trans. It's very important. And I say important in terms of just like, that's a big part of who you are. Why wouldn't you want someone that you're trying to build something real with to know one of the most important things about you? Come on, girl. Come on, sis. Come on. Come on now. Come on. Yeah, Natasha, I hope that helps, because it's just like, when it comes to like putting yourself in situations and it's all about who you surround yourself with, it's like, and you know what? I'll spill a little bit of tea on myself. I'll spill a little tea for myself, the people in here, okay? But before I do, I need y'all to lock in. If y'all are fucking with me about me putting a little bit of tea about myself, put a thumbs up in the chat. Put a thumbs up in the chat, and then I will share the exact thing that Natasha went through, and I'll tell you guys about it. But I gotta know that we're locked in. So let me see the thumbs up emoji, and then I'll lock in. Hi, Cinnamon Girl, how's it going? Because I fully understand how awkward it can be. Like, it's, oh God. All right, I'm seeing the thumbs. All right, so, because he doesn't watch my stuff, so I could say this, okay? He doesn't watch my stuff. Which means he's actually a good guy, but okay, so this is what happened, Natasha, just so, because you know I am you, we are together here, you and me. There was this guy. He was probably the most recent crush that I had where I actually went insane. Like, I was thinking about him, I wanted him, I was like, fuck, like I never felt this way before, we just clicked, everything, right? He eventually just like chose someone else. And I also didn't express that I liked him because he wanted to be chased and I wasn't into that, but needless to say, he chose someone else. And how I found out that he chose someone else, I hit him up being like, hey, like, do you want to hang, basically? Or it's like, because I was just like, do you want to hang out? You know? And I was fighting this battle of like, like ignoring, well, not ignoring, but it's just like, when a man does not text you, he doesn't say anything to you, he's not interested in you. There is no excuse, there is nothing. And there again, it made sense for us not to talk because like we weren't friends before that, but it's like, we were talking, anyway, long story short, because I'll ramble. I asked him, you know, I would like, you want to hang out? And he was like, you know, I thank you for the offer, I'm just seeing someone right now. And I was like, okay, cool. Because it's very different with me, guys. It's a little different with me in my whole life and my whole reality, because I have a very aloofness thing about me where people just don't know that I like them, and people don't approach me, people don't, men don't, like, they keep their distance from me because I'm tall and they don't want to be rejected by me. Like, I just give off that energy and I can't help it. So it's a big part of why I'm such an ally and supporter of like making the first move and then him following through, is because I give don't talk to me energy. And you will probably never know that I like you until I'm like, hey. So anyway, I see this boy at events because he too is close with, you know, my friend group, and seeing him after he basically chose someone else, I was like, oh, okay. And how I stopped making it awkward was, for one, I did this thing of like, well, for one, I am not going to stop being around my friend group because I love the friends that I'm with. So I'm not going to have this random fucking guy make me feel uncomfortable when I'm with my other friends. So what I did, honestly, I acted like he wasn't there, like it didn't bother me, and I just moved on. And then when I saw him again, I was just like, hi. He was like, hey, done. That's all I need to do. Like, I first acted like he was dead. And then the second time I saw him at a whole different event, like weeks later, I was just like, hey, with a smile, looking fabulous as I always do. And he was like, hey. And then that was it. And then it was no longer awkward. Because what is there to talk about? There's nothing to discuss. And turns out, like, he met the girl before he met me. And it solidifies that men will go after what they feel like they can handle, what they feel like they can, you know. And that has nothing to do with me. It's, you know what I mean? So that's a little tangent. Thank you all for locking in with me. But I understand it just being awkward because you're just like, oh, here's the guy that basically, you know, he chose someone that was more compatible with him. And it was awkward to see him, but I didn't let it affect my reality and my friend group because he's just some guy. He's a guy. He's just some guy. He's just a guy. So, and I love my close friend group, and I love my girlfriends. So I wasn't going to let him ruin the energy and the mood. So yeah, thank you for looking at it with me. So thank you, Mary. I am 6 feet tall. So it's, you know, I find the men that are just so easy to approach me, red flag. How dare you think you can fucking talk to me? Like, how dare you? How dare you think you can just talk to me? No, you're not scared of me? Red flag. That's a problem. What the fuck? Let's see. What do you do to someone that you had a crush on, but they hurt you? Did you deserve to... When they hurt you, did you deserve it? When they hurt you, how did that make you feel? Is your ideal person that you think of, does your crush align with the actions of what your person would do? Like, would your person hurt you? Would your ideal person hurt you? Okay, so that person is not worthy of your adoration, of your affection, of your delusion. They're not worthy of any of it. So them hurting you should be the nail in their coffin to remove them from your mind. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know why you would still have a crush on someone or still be interested in someone that hurt you. And a crush is just someone that, you know, you like without all the information. So you haven't gone on dates with them. They don't know your middle name. They don't know the depths and profundities of you. And now they have shown that they are not worthy to. So what do? Their actions turn you off. Their actions make you never want to think or be in the vicinity ever again. Period. Period. How to get out of a friends with benefits thing, because I am falling for him. Ma'am, okay. What you're experiencing is the consequences of giving yourself to someone that so you were in a friends with benefits with someone and you have fallen for them and you want to know how to get out of it. Well, I honestly, I want to say there is no getting out of it. You've already fallen, which you've fallen and you can't get up. That's, you need the meta alert. You want to know how to get out of it? Well, how about instead of getting out of it, I think the better thing is to get through it, because why are you trying to get out of it? Are you wanting to get out of it because you know that this person doesn't share the same sentiments that you do about the relationship? Is that why you want to get out of it? Because if they also haven't shown that they also want to, you know, be with you like that, and you've fallen and that's why you want to get out of it, then it's expressing, hey, you know, this arrangement that we had was fun, but it's no longer working for me. That's it. And standing on it. I don't care how good the dick is, ladies. I'm so sorry. And I get it. Please understand that I get it. And he's not into you. Okay. He's not into you, but he's into your body. And you've fallen for him. Babe, that's exactly what I would say to him. Like, hey, you know, this was fun, but this relationship is no longer serving me, or this arrangement is no longer giving me what I need. So, thanks for the memories. I'm gonna make new ones with someone else. Don't say that last part. don't say that last part. But like, you see what I mean. You know, it's not working out for me. Because then he's not your friend. It's just someone with that's having the benefit of you. Friends with benefits, y'all are not friends. It's just, honestly, I can't think of a situation where friends with benefits women. Unless she's getting money out of it, unless she's getting something other than him out of it. Because a man will be perfectly fine just being friends with benefits with you, and the major, huge thing he's getting out of it is your body, your time, your energy, your, you know? And what are you getting out of it? Him? Did he even make you, was it even good? And even if it is good, that's the only thing I'm getting from you. You're fixing a fucking tire. You're changing my AC. You're changing the filter up in this bitch. You are changing the filter. Bitch, you're helping me move. You're buying me dinner. That's where the friends aspect happens. Like, where's the friends? It's just benefits. It's just benefits. Where's the friend? Quickly. Oh, we watch movies, bitch. You can watch movies by yourself. So, oh, we take walks in the park, bitch. That doesn't benefit you. You can walk by the park by yourself. I ain't trying to hear it, guys. I ain't trying to hear it. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to hear it. So that's exactly what I was saying. I would move on. That's what I would say. What are your best flirting tips? I think the best tip when it comes to flirting is to risk him not liking you, to be honest. Like, I just find that when you operate in a sense of your own satisfaction than his approval, it makes him admire you more, because you're just not operating from a place of wanting to please him, or operating from a place of like hoping the conversation goes well. You know, like, that's what I'd say. I think talking with someone that just doesn't care to get your approval, or doesn't care how you think about them by the end of the conversation, it makes them more attractive. It exudes this kind of confidence of like, well, I'm going to say what I want, and if you like it, cool. If you don't, I don't give a fuck. And that's kind of a skill that it takes a while to adopt, because, you know, especially if like you're a people pleaser, like, you know, and I find myself going into people pleasing sometimes being like, oh, hold up, wait a minute, it's a 22. Pew, pew, pew. Pew, pew, pew. It's very that. But it's just saying kooky things. It's being random, a little corny, a little cheesy. Being random. I think I already said random, but it's just being confusing. Not wanting to be understood. Yeah, that's what I say. And, yeah. Sag men. Oh, I was like, what? Saggy men? Ew! Only where it counts. Sag men. I don't know. I don't think that I have. My experience is like with Libra, Taurus, Pisces men. Sag, I don't know. I don't know anything about Sag men. Yeah, I don't know much about Sagittarius men. Oh, and Aquarius men. Yeah. Yeah, Libra does something. What's everyone's sign in the chat? Everyone in the chat, comment your sign. I want to know who I'm dealing with. I want to know who my audience is. What's the consensus? Everyone comment what your sign is. I would say like your sun sign, but like y'all know. Okay? Yeah, what's the energy in the chat? Okay, we got some Scorps, some Pisces, Taurus, Libra, Pisces. What's up? I am a Cancer. My birthday's in 2 weeks. Oh my god. I'm gonna be 27. I forgot. Okay, Cancer, Aquarius, Aries. Okay, we got the whole reading rainbow. I love it. Period. Period. Libra, love. Okay, I love the energy. Okay, wait. Emily says, did you go to university? If so, any tips? Yeah, I did go to university. It seems like forever ago when I did, but I did. And tips? I would say to really, like, every single time that you find yourself in a this is fun moment, I want you to take mental screenshots. Because you are never, and I mean this with Sin City wasn't made for us. Okay, no. I mean this with sincerity that I like buffered and then went into like, okay. You are never going to be in another type of community, type of environment than what college can provide in your early youth. You never will. You never will. So when you are having fun, extend the fun as long as you can. Linger at the party. Meet everyone. And be stupid. Like, I mean, if your friends want to go off and do something stupid but not dangerous, do it. Do a lot of things for the plot, honestly. Do a lot of things that would make a good story. And, yeah, that's really what I would say, because I'd say just school, when I was in school represented like the best and worst times of my life. It really, really did. And college is just one of those things where it just feels like a fever dream. I don't believe those people that are like, oh, before you know it, it's just like, no. College was very long. I mean, that's 4 years or plus, you know, depending on how long you stay there. But yeah, and that's what I'd say. And the friends that you meet in like orientation are not going to be there for long. They might, like, out of people that you meet, probably like one out of 5 friends, people that you meet in college your freshman year will actually be like your friends for a long time. The rest are just there so you don't feel alone. But yeah, that's what I'd say. Long-winded answer, but I hope that helps. I saw this thing of like someone giving advice, and at the end they were like, I know that helps. And I'm like, okay, confidence. Love. Love it. What should I do if my ex dropped me when he is uglier than me and is hoeing around? What should I do? If your ex dumped you and he was uglier. What would you do to never give an ugly man a chance ever again? You just gotta take the L. Unfortunately, you gotta take the L and carry the L and live with the L so you don't collect more. You know, we all got a couple of L's on our belt, and that's gonna have to be yours, babe. That's gonna have to be yours. I don't believe in moving on. Fuck that. I believe in carrying on, carrying it with. Embody the L and have the L steer your decisions moving forward. Like, I took a L, I'm not gonna take another one. You know what I mean? And if he's hoeing around and he's ugly, that's what they do. There's always gonna be desperate, low self-esteem women that give ugly men a chance versus giving them a restraining order. And as beautiful girls, we gotta stop, because now he can say that he was with you, but is there proof? Then it's just his word against yours, because it's like, I don't know him. He's a liar. I have no idea who the fuck that man is. I have no idea who that man is. Fuck that guy. What do I do if I can't get over a best friend I loved a lot, no matter how bad they treated me? And you can't get over it. I don't want you to try to get over it, man. It's to live with it. I'm sorry that your best friend hurt you. I find that, when you fall out with your best friend, it's like probably just one of the worst things that can happen. How they treated you is the closure that you need to continue on. And as much as like you miss them and how much they hurt you, you just gotta sit with it for a little while. I would say sit with it for a little while, and yeah, man, I'd say sit with it for a little while, because I remember when I had a similar thing with a best friend who hurt me, and it took me a while to just finally admit that I was okay with what happened, because it's leading to what more is to come. When you get your heart broken, when you like someone and they like someone more than they like you, and you see them all the time, it's a lot of it is just sitting with how it makes you feel and letting the emotions pass. And best friend relationships are so tricky and so hard. Fuck them, respectfully, and just I'm trying to think. Yeah, but don't wish bad on them though, because that just brings karma onto you. It's just, taking it day by day with that. Because that's, Yeah, Miguel, I hope that helps, Let's see. A lot of things can be solved with just being alone and kind of shutting off everyone. And I mean like your family, your friends, everything and everyone, and just go back to the places that made you feel something. Revisit the places that made you feel like everything was okay. And remembering that feeling when at times it doesn't feel okay. And just find little pockets of peace, whatever peace looks like to you. So That's what I'd say. My friend group is breaking up due to drama that is unrelated to me. Should I take a side? No. If no one is asking you to take a side, I think it'd be best to stay neutral. And, oh, it's breaking up due to drama. It's breaking up. Well, if they ain't got nothing to do with you, still be with your friends. And don't be an op and report what the other side is saying. If the friend group is breaking up over drama, well, what is the drama? If someone is, depending on what the drama is, you don't want that in your life as well, even if it's not related to you. You can really find out a lot about a person by what they choose to shift their focus and energy on. Like, why is the friend group breaking up? And if it was somebody else's fault or somebody did something, then it's like, well, bitch, why would you do that? That's fucked up on your part. So, whatever the situation was, I would determine if that's worth, remaining in that and remaining friends with the rest of the people, or it's time to start cutting and snipping. Yeah, I hope that helps. Let's see. Tips on how to rizz up my husband's sexual tension. One thing that is interesting that you could do, I talked about it a while ago, but in case you haven't seen it, is, sorry, like, if I'm looking down, I'm playing with this. I have bobby pins. What you do, I'm assuming that you guys live together, is the next time that he comes home, you go up to him and you're just like, hey babe, I am so happy that you made it back home in one piece, and now this piece and this piece and this piece can come off too. And like each time that you're saying in this piece, you're like removing an article of clothing off of him. Or it could just be one thing and just be like his belt or something. That's a cute way to build up sexual tension, I find. Cinnamon Goyle, my boyfriend of 1 year, hardly texts me anymore and is always on his game. I have a feeling he's losing interest and he hardly spends time with me. What do? I still love him. Love is not enough to make a relationship sustainable and to have a relationship work. If you notice that there's a shift and that he's losing interest, I would have a conversation with him. And I would say, I noticed that there's been some distance between us. And I think there's distance between us because whatever happened in your relationship. I feel neglected in this relationship, and I need for us to have a conversation about it if something is wrong, so that I can figure out what's going to be best for me moving forward. I don't want to be in a relationship with someone that is not interested in me. And right now, lately, I've been feeling like there's been a disconnect. There's been distance. And if there's distance, I want you to let me know so that I can find someone who can, give me whatever. That's what I would say. Especially if you've already been in a relationship with him for a year, you need to have a conversation with him. That's the mature way to go. If you want to be immature, I would just break up with him. If you just want to be like, yeah, this isn't working out for me anymore. Yeah, you know, I'm just gonna go. I just don't think you like me anymore, and I love me more than the disinterest that I feel from you. And this is just not working for me. That's what I would say. So you have two routes. You can be mature or immature. Sometimes it's fun to be like, but it's, you know, the older that you get, I'm just like, you're losing interest in me. Oh, so you hate me. Oh, so you don't like me anymore. Okay, well, we don't gotta do this. We don't have to do this. You don't have to be here. I don't have to be here. I can leave. And I'm fine with leaving. Matter of fact, the door's already open. I already unlocked it before we had this conversation. Actually, the car's running. I'm just gonna go. Like, I don't care how much I like you. I don't care how much I love you. I will leave right the fuck now. I don't care. You know? Oh, Natalie, I hope that helps. Yeah, you know, sometimes I feel like I don't know. I'm just kind of, you know, like existing. And so whenever I, you know, drop little things and it helps someone, that's what really makes it all worthwhile. So thank you. And thank you for being here with me. I hope that helps as well. Wait, hang on. What does it say? Okay. Let me see. And what was your question, Emma? Thank you, Camilla. Jeez. Thank you, Camilla. I had like a little notification. I had to get out of it. I find that Riz is really, it's individualized. It's really individualized, so how you flirt is really just like an alter ego of your personality. That is still you. It's just like a different version of you that kind of speaks on your behalf when you want to flirt and acts on your behalf when you want to get something that you want, you know? The cutest moment that I had with a boy. You mean a man? And it was cute, and it was cute, and it was cute. Yeah, okay. There was one instance with this guy. It's very, very funny. And more so before I say what the cutest moment is, we need to lock in again. Give me a thumbs up if it's cool for me to, you know, be a little vulnerable and talk about the cutest boy. Let me know that you're still with me, you feel me? I don't know what mark we're at. Let me see. Yeah, we're like 44 minutes in. Let me know if you're still locked in with me, you're still here, you're seeing me, you feel me, and I'll tell you. Now we gotta lock in. Let me see them thumbs up, and I will tell you. And while y'all are commenting that, let me think. Because I think I do know. Let me see. Okay, period. Okay, period. Okay, period. Period. Okay. The cutest. It's cute, but it's also kind of sad and a little tragic. But I love being a pain in the ass in relationships. And I find that you can really get away with it when you're cute and pretty, and I just so happen to be both. And I was just giving a guy just a hard time. And he was just like, Keegan? He was like, Keegan, I will fight the world for you, but I will not fight you for you. And I was like, damn! Okay. I'll stop fucking around. I just, you know, I was like, all right. I thought it was cute, but it was also like, fine. Because I love being a pain in the ass. It's just fun. I love stressing men out. Let me see. What? What? Oh God. Okay. And what I find is that like I kind of adjust my my riz depending on the person. Like, so funny story. So I'm gonna lock in again and tell you this cute story, which I need to make a TikTok about it, but I just haven't yet. I don't know why. I'll probably will eventually, but you guys are gonna get the scoop. How I used Riz to get a free drink at the bar. So I'm sitting there. I went to the bar by myself to celebrate something, and I always go in like I don't know, because it allows men to feel like they can teach me something, and then therefore they'll give me something. So I go into the bar, and the bartender was cute, and he's like, what do you want? And I was like, I actually don't know what I want. I have no idea. What do you think? Like, I don't drink. So do you have something for me? And he was like, oh, I got you. I got something for you. And I was like, really? He was like, yeah. I was like, okay. He goes away, gives me a drink, and it's perfect. It's perfection. Like, it doesn't taste like alcohol, which is like my preference. And I was like, wow, this is like, she's really good. Like, it was really good. And I finish it, and he comes over, and he was like, how was it? And I said, it was really good. And what was your name again? And he's like, my name is Jesse. No, wait. So I say thank you, and then he's like, what's your name? And I say, my name is Keegan. And then he was like, oh, like Irish. And I'm like, yeah, I guess. I was like, what's your name? And then he said, Jesse. And I was like, also Irish, right? And he was like, more Scottish, actually. You're funny. And I said, thank you. I said, thank you. And then he paid for my drink. Just because I let him teach me something. He called my name Irish, and so regardless of what the fuck his name was, I was like, also Irish. And that's how I did that. And that Riz in that is just like listening, flipping what he said back on him, and being a damsel to get free drinks. It's just funny. And it was an expensive fucking drink too. I was like, for a drink, this is ridiculous. And I didn't want to pay it either. It was so funny. And like something about that night was just so funny to me, because I went out that night and I was like, I'm not paying for parking and I'm not paying for a drink. Like, I want to celebrate, but I don't want to pay for either of those things. Said it, released it, parked. It was free parking. Went to the bar, paid for my drink. I was like, this is God. Like, I am her. This is insane. I didn't pay for a single thing. That's how you do it. Just funny. Him. How do you get a feeling of an ex that you want to get back together? How do you... Wyatt, what? What did I say? I be saying things, girl. Wait. Hold up. Is phone sex cheating? Yes, it is. You said to say thank you while doing the deed, and oh my goodness, to say it worked immediately upon usage of your energy. Keep doing it. I told you, girl. I used it because there again, I find that like a lot of my tips are a lot of things that are from experience, and I remember during the deed, something in me was just like, thank you, like just fuck. Like life is hard, and sometimes you just want to. Sorry to all my young people that are unfortunately watching this. This is 18 and up, by the way, but I'm sorry. I'm an adult. And sometimes you're just like, dude. I feel like Charlotte in Sex and the City. She's like, I just want to be effed, I just want to be effed really hard. But it's just like, thank you. And then he just lost his mind. And then we talked about it after. He's just like, yeah, when you said that, I just lost my shit. And I was like, spreading to the masses. Spreading to the masses. Alexa, what time is it?
It's 1:52 p.m.
Okay. Period. At 2 p.m.
I'm quite sure how to help you with that.
Go away, bitch. At 2 p.m. I am heading out, so let's get these questions in. And I forgot to say at the beginning, I forgot to say, but like, if anyone chooses to donate or like $1, $5, whatever, that gets priority, but I do try to answer everyone's questions, so I forgot to say that at the very beginning, but, I try to get to everyone, but if you really, want a question or something answered and I haven't gotten to it or I just missed it, I'm sorry. That's the best way to get my attention. Let's see. You watched that episode? Right, like I can quote Sex and the City like crazy. Like I've seen it so many times, I'm like, I just want to be fucked, just really fucked. Samantha, wait, not Samantha. Charlotte is just so funny, dude. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, hang on. My fave Sex and the City character is Samantha. And you know what? I've seen a lot of discourse about Carrie being trash, and honestly, I will not ever tolerate Carrie Bradshaw slander. We've all been a piece of shit. We've all been a bad friend, been in a bad relationship with a guy that didn't fucking like us, credit card debt. And honestly, if you haven't done those things, you're not living life. You're not living life. She was a horrible person. Sometimes a really bad friend, but she also had moments where she was a great friend. She represents all of the girls and all the bad shit that we don't like about ourselves, and she's just wholeheartedly herself. And sometimes she's a piece of shit. I just liked how I will never tolerate Carrie Bradshaw slander. She's just that girl. Every girl wants to be Carrie Bradshaw in some shape, way, or form. Like, and if not her, more so the aesthetic of her, like big curly hair and just a beautiful dress, heels, walking through New York City. Like, come on. Glow up tips. You gotta start with your skin. And also you have to figure out what glowing up means to you. You want to glow up mentally? Get a book. And some good books. It's All in Your Head by Russ. How to Steal Like an Artist. The Courage to Be Disliked is a really good one as well. So, yeah. Glowing up means different things to different people. But I start with your mind, because that's where it all starts. Starting with your reality. Starting with your mind, starting with your reality is what I would say. And also like your skin too, because I find that like when you glow up with your skin, everything just like kind of falls into place, helping with like your confidence and stuff, So, yeah, that's what I'd say. Thank you, Cece. Have a good night, too. Have a good night. Well, afternoon, I guess, yeah. Oh gosh. um, um, how do you initiate the first kiss? When the time comes, if we both feel the same way without making it seem awkward. To initiate the first kiss when the time comes. How to initiate the first kiss when the time comes. Because honestly, I like when you're first talking to someone, I really just do feel like it should be about the girl leading of when it's okay to kiss, when it's okay to be intimate. Like, it's really up to the girl's comfort, if I'm being real. So I think it's when I find that, like, when it's time to kiss someone, it's just you feel it. And when I say you feel it, it's like in a moment where you're both alone, you're both pretty close to each other, and you're both looking at each other, and everything else kind of blurs. And honestly, I was thinking of like a line. Like, what if you were just like, so when it happens, just being like, can I tell you what I'm thinking? And then he's gonna be like, yeah, sure. And then just being like, or can I just show you what I'm thinking? You have to come like a little closer though. A little closer. A little closer. And just do that. Because I find that that's like be very, very cute to do. I do. Just like, ooh. Yeah, actually, can I just like show you what I'm thinking? You come a little closer. A little closer. A little closer. That's what I'd say. That's a cute kissing thing too, of like wanting to initiate the first kiss. And when it comes to kissing, like, pecks are fine. Don't be like, some people don't like tongue. Some people do not like tongue. I find that, like, before you have sex, before you kiss, like, just ask, like, you know, do you have like a preference on how, like, what kind of kisses just do it for you? Oh, I like tongue. I don't like tongue. I like your hands to be here. I like your hands to be there. Don't lick my ears. Don't touch my hair. Yeah, that's what I say. Okay, it is 2 p.m. I am going to take one more question, and then I'm out of here. I get out of here. I'm gonna go to the store, get myself some lotion and perfume. No, not perfume. Lotion and other things that I forgot. I need to write them down. So I'm gonna take one more question, and then I'm getting out of here. I'm happy that it worked, YN. Let's see. Oh. Okay, okay, Thank you for the pie, Lucas. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Was there a question at that, Lucas, or no? Oh, okay. Just want to give me some money. Thank you. Just want to give me some pie. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Okay. Let's see. I'm trying to think of romance. Oh, okay. I'll share this with you. So romantic reads. So this book actually has some sentimental value to me. That I'll share, and then I'm getting out of here because I need to do things. So if you want a book that is very, it is erotic. It's called Dirty Deeds by Catherine something, but it's called Dirty Deeds, and it's about a guy who is a hitman. He's like a signed killer or whatever, and he's supposed to kill this girl, but he ends up falling in love with her. It's a really good book, and I remember a long time ago I was reading the book, or I wanted the book for a really long time, and my first love, he bought it for me. I'll never forget. It was he wasn't really much of like a rapper, and when I say rapper, and when I say rapper, like he didn't present presents very well, but we were in his car, and he gave me like a plastic bag, like just a brown paper bag, and it had the book in it. After I mentioned it in passing of like, oh, I really want this book, and the next day he got it for me, and I have kept it all this time. I never finished it. I feel like once I finish it, it's kind of like, I don't know, not like, it's been years, but it's looking at me right now, the book, and I haven't finished the book at all. It's been many, many years, but Dirty Deeds, long story short, Dirty Deeds by, actually, let me get it, let me see, hang on. It's Dirty Deeds. Oh, and I lied. It's not Catherine, it's Karina. Dirty Deeds. Karina Hallett. Yeah. Yeah, highly recommend it. Okay, that is it. I'm getting out of here. Thank you guys so much for being here and chatting with me and giving me your stories and your questions. I know that they helped. And I am editing a YouTube video, which will hopefully be out by next Sunday. And it's gonna be, I'm reacting to some of the hot scenes, or like more like the rizzy, flirty scenes in a Netflix movie, which you guys are really gonna love, and I can't wait for you guys to see it. So yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. Have an amazing Sunday. And the next live, I don't know, probably next Saturday again. But I'll make an announcement on it, okay? I'll make an announcement, and I'll see you all there again. Okay, bye. Bye.